What happens when the glamorous world of luxury yachts collides with one of the most despised forms of prejudice? Well, Below Deck, a TV series celebrated for its opulence, has also been a platform for shocking instances of racial insensitivity. How does it feel when crew members make racial remarks or become the target of them? Well, join us as we delve into the racial controversies on Below Deck. Let's get started. All right, let's start with Heather Chase's racial slur on Below Deck Mediterranean. Below Deck Chief Stewardess Heather Chase has found herself in the center of a significant controversy following her use of the N-word on the show. The incident occurred in a moment captured on camera where Heather was joking around with her fellow crew members while recounting a story.
How are you feeling?
Tired. I think we're all tired. It's kind of like, my makeup was kind of bitchy today. Hello. Bitchy makeup. We're here. This sorry. Jake looking crazy.
Now, in a misguided attempt to be humorous and free with the crew members, Heather Chase casually uttered a racially charged term, leading to immediate shock and disapproval from fans and among her colleagues, including Lindsay, who's black. The moment didn't go unnoticed. As the episode aired, fans quickly reacted with outrage, drawing attention to the inappropriateness of Heather's comment. It was noted that she used the N-word, although she claimed that she didn't remember saying it. Later, Heather had been seen confiding in Chef Rachel Hargrove, expressing that Raina's reaction made her feel bad. However, fans emphasized that Heather's use of the word wasn't simply a lapse in judgment, it highlighted deeper societal issues related to racism and the normalization of such language, even when used casually or in jest. Viewers took to social media to voice their disappointment, stressing that words like the N-word perpetuate harmful stereotypes and show a lot of disrespect toward black individuals. In response to the outcry, Bravo and the producers faced pressure to address the incident publicly. Heather later issued an apology, acknowledging her mistake and expressing her choice of words. She posted on Instagram, quote, "I'm sorry for the hurt my ignorance caused Raina in tonight's episode. While I apologize to Raina throughout the season, I cannot express enough how remorseful I am." However, many fans felt her apology fell short, arguing that simply expressing remorse was not enough to mitigate the seriousness of her comment. Heather Chase's racial slur became a focal point of conversation, not just for Below Deck Mediterranean, but for reality TV as a whole. Maybe she wasn't penalized because her actions happened on screen and weren't premeditated, unlike Peter Hunziker, who was fired for making a racist post on social media. Peter Hunziker's time on the Below Deck reality TV show was cut short following a racist incident that generated considerable backlash. If you've been following up on the show, you'll attest to Peter being a misogynist, as he believed that he was better than anyone on the Deck team. However, this didn't have much influence on his role and place in the show, not until he was caught in a racist act. In June of 2020, shortly after the Black Lives Matter protests gained momentum, social media outlets uncovered a post that Peter made on his Instagram account. Peter posted a derogatory meme that featured an image that perpetuated racial stereotypes. The use of the image, which has a long and painful history associated with racism and mockery of the black culture, sparked outrage from fans and critics of the show alike. The prompted outcry on social media was significant, with many calling for Peter to be held accountable for his actions. The backlash was immediate and highlighting the impact on such behavior in the context of heightened awareness surrounding racial injustice at the time. In response to the mounting pressure and the public outcry, Bravo and 51 Minds, the production company in charge of making the show, acted swiftly. They fired Peter and publicly announced that Peter would no longer be a part of the show. They expressed their disapproval of Peter's insensitive actions and made a post on their story that read, quote, "Peter Hunziker of Below Deck Mediterranean has been terminated for a racist post. Bravo and 51 Minds are editing the show to minimize his appearance for subsequent episodes." End quote. Before then, Bravo had to let go of some of the cast members on Vanderpump Rules, another reality TV show, due to racial controversies. Peter's case wasn't going to be exceptional. The incident not only affected Peter's career, but also raised questions about the accountability of reality TV networks in addressing racism within the cast and crew members. Although Peter apologized several weeks after his firing, the damage had been done already. As far as the show was concerned, he was done for good. Z Dempers is one of the few Below Deck crew members that have suffered racism. Z, who joined the cast of Below Deck Mediterranean and was introduced to fans in Season 6, has been vocal about his experiences as a black crew member. Speaking to Cheat Sheet, Z discussed the challenges that he faced, emphasizing the notion that the yachting scene and the industry reflect broader societal preferences that often marginalize people, especially because of their sex or color. His insights reveal some uncomfortable truths about the representation in reality television and beyond. In the interview, Z articulated about how being a black man in a predominantly white environment made him acutely aware of the disparities in representation and opportunity. He pointed out the discrimination in yachting, saying a lot of time it's people's preferences. Z expressed that he felt like a minority, not just in the crew, but within the yachting world itself, where black individuals are often underrepresented. The reality star gave an instance that, look, a yacht owner might not like African Americans, so he wouldn't rent to them. The lack of representation can lead to a skewed portrayal of reality, where the experiences and stories of people of color are minimized. He shared with Cheat Sheet, quote, "So that's where it could seem as though it's generally towards race. But I think discrimination happens all around. Like you're working with the top 1%, so they can do whatever they please. So it may not necessarily be the color of your skin, but where you're from or ethnicity or anything like that." Reality TV still has a long way to go in the eyes of Z, and the impacts of his experiences go beyond his journey. It underscores the need for greater diversity within reality TV. Z's willingness to speak about his experience serves as a powerful reminder that the challenges faced by people of color in the yachting industry are part of a larger conversation about race, representation, and equality. Amid all of this, Malia White's silence on the racial incidents involving crew members has drawn attention. Malia White, known for her role as a bosun on Below Deck Mediterranean, has faced scrutiny from social media outlets regarding her silence on various racial incidents that have occurred among crew members. While she has been an influential figure, her lack of vocal response to the sensitive issues has raised questions from fans and critics of the show alike. Throughout her time on the show, Malia has been involved in significant drama and interpersonal conflicts, yet when it's time to talk in interviews, she's usually pretty mute about racial tension. For instance, after incidents involving cast and crew members using racially charged language, as in the case of Heather Chase, many viewers look to Malia for guidance or condemnation, considering her position as a leader on the yacht. However, her hesitance to openly address these matters has led to criticisms about her using her platform to advocate for inclusivity and equality. According to viewers and social media outlets, Malia is typically focused on the logistical aspects of her role as a bosun, discussing team dynamics and challenges of managing crew relationships. While these issues are undeniably important, her avoidance of the race conversation can be perceived as an oversight, especially in an era where discussions about diversity and representation are at the forefront of social issues. Malia's reluctance to engage in these conversations is particularly striking, given the current cultural climate, which demands accountability from public figures. In a reality TV landscape where every action is scrutinized, her silence could be interpreted as a missed opportunity to stand in solidarity with marginalized crew members and promote an inclusive environment. This has led to speculation about whether her priorities lie more with maintaining on-screen drama than advocating for serious societal issues. She may feel pressure to align with the preferences of the network or to avoid alienating her colleagues. However, an important question is raised. Can leaders truly remain neutral in the face of injustice? By refraining from speaking out, Malia risks reinforcing existing power dynamics that favor silence over accountability. As Below Deck continues to navigate the complex waters of crew dynamics and personal interactions, the recurring theme of racism is an essential aspect to check. While the show provides entertainment, it also reflects real societal issues that demand attention and dialogue. By acknowledging and addressing these racial controversies, both the cast and network can foster a more inclusive environment. Hey, if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis. We want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about how they're handling these racial issues on the show? Well, join the conversation in the comments, and let's continue to accountability in all areas of entertainment.